Nomadic Fanatic beach visit. It's been a while, so let's do some Tim talk and some more Wheeled Wonders updates. What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? All right, let's start this one off with Scott, Static Campervan. Yeah, he's been in his new to him van for a while now, and he is installing a shower. That's right. A way for him to rinse off, wash his hair, and do all that good stuff. Pretty cool little setup he has there, I think, for a van. I mean, one dude in a van. What more can you ask for? And there you go. You can go over and check it out. Good video. It's always good. Scott's a pretty cool guy, and I always find him interesting. And he's quite a soothing, calm, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. He does have a kind of a silly little sense of humor. If you're not careful, you'll miss it. But yeah, good dude. Go over and check out Scott, Static Campervan. All right, moving right along. Anna from Anna's Adventures. Yeah, she took a nice little one-lane road way down this hill here. She said it was pretty steep with the drop-offs on the side, and it winds way down there. And it's one of those, if somebody's coming up, yeah, somebody's got to back up. But I guess the deal is this whole big long trip down this little tiny one-lane steep road in a big old RV. Was the trip worth it? And I would say, yeah, it looks pretty worth it to me. Very awesome spot. There she is, feet in the water. She's still with Maddie, and they saw some rafters, some whitewater rafters go by, which was pretty cool. But yeah, nice little video, nice spot. Again, she always finds these really cool spots. Whether she's with Maddie Van Halen or not, she does seem to find some nice out-of-the-way spots that are pretty cool, in my opinion. The video before this was Roxy. Roxy had a little issue, and she had to go to the vet. Little wiener dog. She's getting up there in years, but yeah, took a little vet visit and got some medications. And looks like on this video on the trip, Roxy's back to her nice, cool little old lady self, hopping around like a little old wiener dog should. All right, let's go on over and talk about Nomadic Fanatic.
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic?
It's Tater, our little tater tot. I told you he was going to the beach. Well, he went to the beach. He's at the beach with the kitties in tow. And yeah, he lost his voice. Apparently he was somewhere doing some karaoke and singing some AC/DC and blew out his throat. He's all, but yeah. Let's see what's going on. He's still pooping in a bucket because unlike Scott, Scott has a shower, but Tater doesn't have a shower. He has a shower stall. Well, I guess he can take a shower, but the drains aren't hooked up to the black tank or the gray tank or anything. So he has to go get a bucket or something to catch the water if he takes a shower, and the toilet's there and it has water to it, but it is not hooked up to the tanks either. So he is still a bucket pooper, even though he's in the bus. And yeah, one day out there already, just one day, and my opinion, the bus is a mess. It's dirty. There's stuff everywhere. There's stuff strewn about. There's dirt and stuff all over the floor. He does sing the praises of the cat box because he said, "Oh, look, all these cats, and there's no cat litter. There's dirt in there." Yeah, but so I guess maybe there's no cat litter, but plenty of other crap strewn about, and dirt and debris, and yeah, I don't know. He's just such a mess. And yeah, well, speaking of mess, here, I'll let you enjoy it since I had to.
I get the knock, I want to be ready to be able to just kind of get out of here quick, you know? Doing it, guys. We're beaching. We're beaching in the bus.
Yo, guy. Why, dude? Why? Why do you got to eat on camera? Why do you got to take a big old bite and immediately talk before you? Oh, why? Oh, it just, dude. Oh well, it's tater. But I had to set through it, so you're setting through it too. Damn it! You know you love tater slurping. I'm telling you, he could slurp a brick, I think. But yeah. He did clean the radiator again. He made a little clip of him, you know, hosing it down and cleaning it off and all that good shit. He said he's gonna head to Atlanta and see what's gonna go on with the bus. I guess this little trip wasn't long enough, so he's heading to Atlanta. And I guess maybe for that Buc-ee's opening, like he said, I don't know. But anyway, he said that's going to be the breakdown trip or whatever you want to call it. Going to see if the thing overheats or not. And one more little thing is good old Tater. More of his quality workmanship. I guess he cut a little hole so he could look down and see what his solar system, how his solar system is performing as far as what's drawn and what's left and all that other stuff. And you can definitely tell he's the one that cut the hole. It's all chipped out, splintered out, looks like shit. I don't know, man. Again, you'd think the dude, after all this work on the naughty bus, he'd learned something. But no, he hasn't. All right, let's move on to Aja. Aja from Pandemonium, what's she doing? She did a Q&A. Yes, she did. She answered some questions. It's a long video, but I guess if you're interested in some of the stuff, I guess it's worth it. There's a lot of stuff about the property, how big it is, and what's on it, and how much things cost, and you know, she talks about selling the house and buying this, and it's a whole lot of stuff. It's just basically, like it says, it's a Q&A. So as people in the comments leave little questions and stuff, what about this, and how do you do this, and where's this, and all that other good shit, she just goes through it, and she answers a bunch of questions. So that's what Aja's been up to. All right, let's go on to Bunny from Bunny Plays here. It's a good one. All right. I highly, highly recommend this one. It is, she's still in Iowa. It is the Freedom Rocks, which it's a military tribute. This dude, Ray Sorensen, he runs around all over the place, not just in this state, but he paints these rocks with these military themes in dedication to or tribute to the military, and it is so cool. I highly recommend this video. Go over and check it out for sure. And of course, as always, it doesn't matter what Bunny's doing. If she's making a video about a place or a thing, she does her research, she looks into it, and she just tells you all about it. She just doesn't point and go, hey, look at this. So yeah, very cool stuff. Go over and check out Bunny, and again, I highly recommend it. The artwork is good, the story is good, the whole thing. It's just well done. So go over and check out Bunny from Bunny Plays here. All right, now I want to give a little shout out to Silver Turtle 65. That's right. This young fella, he's in Costa Rica, and he does a little video where he tells you what it costs to retire in Costa Rica. He said he makes it pretty decent on about $2,000 a month. He can live and lives kind of comfortable. It's just him. He's by himself, so that $2,000 pays for all his bills and a little bit extra to go play and enjoy and have some fun. So pretty cool little video. If you're into Costa Rica, I have a nephew that he lives in Costa Rica. He was a young man who served the military. That's right, protected our country. And he met a young lady, and he married her and started a family, and he moved to Costa Rica, and he is having a great old time. My sister-in-law travels over there quite often. Actually, my mother-in-law just went over. You know how like a lot of the nomads, they go down to Algodones, Mexico, and they get stuff done. Well, she went to Costa Rica, my mother-in-law, and got a whole bunch of dental work done. And it cost a couple grand, but it would have cost probably 10, 20, maybe even 30 grand here. So yeah, she got some work done there. So I mean, I've not been there. Maybe I might go there one day, but yeah, I know a little bit about Costa Rica and have some family that live there and some that visit quite often. So go over and check out that little channel over there if you're interested. And speaking of retiring, that's right. We haven't talked about this knucklehead in a long time, so let's talk about Sarasota Tim.
Sarasota who?
Yeah, you know, the guy who's he is the expert on retirement, and he's not living in Costa Rica. No. He's living high on the hog. But people have been talking about this Tim and his finger, breaking his finger, or playing basketball and all this other stuff. So first of all, I was like, Tim playing basketball? Are you kidding me? And wait a minute. But yeah, I went over. I didn't look at anything else. I just watched like 2 videos kind of quickly, and just about the basketball and his finger and everything. But yeah, well, Tim claims he was playing basketball.
Just walking out of LA Fitness, injured. No, it ain't my back. It isn't nothing like that. Look at that finger. One thing Planet Fitness doesn't have is swimming pools, basketball courts, and movie stars. So here at LA Fitness, I decided I'm a young guy. There was all these guys in the basketball.
Well, here's the thing. It just I wanted you to. I played that little thing because I'm just coming out of. You're just coming out from playing basketball. Hair still spiked up. I don't see sweat running down. Your shirt. I know. Now, when I played basketball, my shirt would be stained with sweat under the armpits. My head would be running. I mean, my hair would be soaked. I would be very, very wet and a little bit tired if I was just coming out from playing basketball. So there. But anyway, so the old dolt, he jammed his finger. He didn't break shit, okay? He jammed it. And he wasn't playing basketball. First of all, this dude is 5'6". I'm 6'1", and playing basketball, I was short. I was considered short playing basketball. There was a couple guys my height or shorter, but there was a dude tall. When you're playing, I played basketball for a couple of years. This dude was not playing basketball. I miss playing basketball, actually. That is one of the couple things that I can't do anymore with the eyes. Depth perception is way off. I could never do it. But yeah, this little dude, he wasn't playing. He was shooting with a dude. Some guys were running some half court at the other end, and him and one dude were just shooting around. He was not playing basketball. I can't see Tim, his old raggedy ass that can barely get up off the ground using a jack without going, oh, my muscles, I ain't used that. Yeah, come on, stop it. I don't care how many little e-bikes you're riding or how many times you fake going up and down that tower and how many times you claim you jog across that bridge. You're full of shit. But yeah, I don't see him running even a half-court game at his age and in his shape. He's full of shit. He wasn't playing no basketball. He was shooting around with one other dude, and the basketball blasted his little finger, and it's not broke, and it's clearly not broke. It's easy to see.
God, when I do that, that's pulling all these in here.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's just so broken.
It's really sore. It doesn't want to straighten out. It just wants to stay in. That alarmed me when I saw it. I was like, oh, geez. Got to get my disadvantage plan out and go to the hospital.
Good old Timbo. Got to get his disadvantage plan out and go to the hospital. But he didn't break it. I could have told you he didn't break it. I'm no doctor, but you're not going to be squeezing it and moving it and doing it. He's like, I wonder if I can still ride my bicycle. Oh, my. Yeah. If your finger was broken, trust me, you wouldn't be sitting there doing all that. You'd have put a fucking skylight in your sunroof in your car, because you'd have went right through that roof if you'd have grabbed that bitch and bent it and it was broke. But speaking of his disadvantage plan and going to the hospital, yeah, Timmy gets on there. He's in another video where he's talking about going to the doctors and they didn't do nothing, and they didn't even have a splint, and and the co-pays were this and the co-pays were that, and yeah, well, this one was only $15. That's better than the $45 I got to pay here and got to pay there, and he's bitching about his What do you mean co-pays? What happened to the best plan ever on the planet, folks? Zero, baby, zero. I pay zero, baby. That's right. I got my gizzards all done and zero, baby, zero. That's it. I got the best plan on the planet. What happened to that guy? Now all of a sudden, I got all these copays. Zero, baby. I thought it was zero, baby, zero. Now he's crying about, oh my goodness, this dude, does he even know what he says half the time? I don't think so. But yeah, good old Timmy, good old Timmy, the guy that is, there's no need for insurance. That's just a waste of money. I'm healthy as a horse. In my entire life, I ain't never had nothing that a little bit of NyQuil can't fix. Come on, folks. What's the problem? That dude there, he sure as hell does go to the doctor a lot now, though, doesn't he? Boy, does things change. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here. What is the point? I don't know. Tell him. What's the point, Scott?
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.